What is going on, everyone, and happy Monday morning, at least to myself, because you probably are now watching this on a Monday morning. I'm not really sure what this video is going to be today. I'm thinking it might be a full day of eating video, or it might be focused on today's deadlift session.
¿Por qué no las dos?
But because it's Monday morning, you know we had to start off with our usual Monday morning cardio. And heck, I did not want to go do cardio this morning. I was tired. I was sore from last week's workouts because we grinded last week. Monday morning don't care about your problems, so we still went and got it in. Now we're about to head off to the chapel before we get this morning started with some breakfast. Breakfast working with 5 eggs and 2 bowls of cream of wheat. Same dang thing as usual. I'll give you my calories and macros for the day. Calories 2,700. Shooting for a protein goal of around 200 grams of protein. And carbs and fats will probably sit however they come out. It'll probably be around 60 to 65 grams of fat and 325, 330 grams of carbs. I'm gonna eat this, then I have class in like 2 hours maybe, so I'm just gonna chill, work on some stuff, and then head off to the gym. It's deadlift day. I haven't pulled some heavy deadlifts on this channel in a while, and I think it's about dang time. I'll see you there. So how this was gonna work, what we're doing today is working up to a heavy single on deadlift, not completely maxing out, just like a relative max. So just as heavy as we feel like going today, and then we'll do some back down sets. So we're working our way up right now. I'm hoping to get at least 5 plates, working the 500s, goal of maybe 515 or so. Oh. My back definitely shot up a lot on that, but I think we're good enough. We can go for 515. Let's go. Holy cow, that was a grinder, and my back definitely shot up on that. A lot. My weight is pretty far down from my all-time max is 555, but that was at like 190 plus pounds. Right now I'm like in the low 180s, like 181 and a half this morning. So I guess relatively that's solid, but that was like probably RP 9.5. Like that was maybe my max right now. I'm pleased with it though. I said 515. So I'm gonna back down the weight to 85%, which will be 435 pounds for 3 sets of 3. I need to get myself some chalk or something to do these deadlifts because the bars, my sweaty hands, just not working out. But I guess successful deadlift portion of the workout. Got about 45 minutes more of back and biceps. Then we'll go get some lunch. Lunch, we are working with a shredded chicken salad. So what we got in here is about 8 to 10 ounces of shredded chicken, some vegetables, there are beans, rice, some lettuce deep in there, as well as this is cottage cheese with fruit. This I treat as like, anytime they have a mix of cottage cheese and like small fruit available, this is like my treat. This is my kind of dessert, because cottage cheese, if you have like low fat cottage cheese and fruit, that is both healthy and delicious. I don't know, some people will say that like this is kind of gross, the mix of like the cottage cheese and the fruit, but I think this tastes so good. So this is something that I don't have often, but if they have it and it like fits into my macros for the day, then I'm all in on some of this. But this is lunch right here. I have the macros for this meal up on the screen up there. Once again, like I mentioned in my last video, they did not have sriracha still. So I would put sriracha and mustard on here, but instead we had to do like mustard and some other random inferior hot sauce. But here is lunch. I'm gonna get a thumbnail. All right, dope. I'm gonna eat this. I think there's something else I was gonna say, but I cannot remember it. I'll see y'all back at the ranch. And by the ranch, I mean my room after I eat lunch. All right, well, let me give you a quick rundown of kind of both how I plan out my diet for any given day and how I track my macros and everything that I eat. So as you can see, and as the video suggests, the majority of my meals and the food that I eat in a day comes from the school dining hall, which is fine. It's all you can eat. They generally have somewhat of a healthy option, but what I'll do is they actually have a menu online that I can look at beforehand. I'll show you what that looks like, and I will go through this either like the day before or a couple days before. I like to plan out what I'm gonna eat on a given day and like write it out so I know, so that when I walk in there, it's not like, oh, there are so many options here, there's so many good looking foods I can take, but I walk in there, I know what I'm gonna grab, and I just take it and eat. So I'll go through that, plan out all of the food that I'm gonna eat in alignment with my calories and macros, and give a little bit of buffer room just in case things switch or if, whatever. Then how I track everything, the food I eat and the macros and calories and everything, I use this app that's called Mike's Macros. Here's what it looks like in the front. It's kind of like a MyFitnessPal type app. It's by this guy Mike Vacanti, who makes YouTube and Instagram, and he's an online personal trainer. Cool guy. But this is the app that I use. Honestly, for most people, I'd recommend MyFitnessPal because this isn't as comprehensive. This is just easier for me to use, especially when I'm just estimating all the foods instead of like actually entering in exact foods, because I can kind of just manually put in numbers here. So instead of adding food, this is essentially just a way for me to organize the numbers and the macros. So what I'll do, I'll see if I can like do this reverse way. So I'll press log food. So these are the macros for my first meal of the day. This is what I have through breakfast along with the banana that I ate, and then I'll press log food. Wow, this is really weird to do backwards. And add another meal. So I'm on my next meal, and then instead of pressing the button that says find a food where you can actually search for, there's a pretty decent list of foods on here, I will press instead the manual button, and then it just has protein, carbs, and fats, and I'll just enter in the numbers instead of like tracking down the foods, just because I know the macros for foods because I've been doing it for so long. So it's super easy for me to go. I had 10 ounces of chicken, so that's gonna be this is so hard to do backwards, 50 grams of protein and 5 grams of fat. Boom, and I just do that, and I go through it for each of the foods I eat, and I essentially for each meal just put in the numbers that I've already estimated in my head. Makes it super simple for me. Obviously that doesn't work for everyone because you have to actually have enough experience to know the macros for all the foods. If you don't know the macros for all the foods you're eating, MyFitnessPal is so much better because you can search it and you can look up the macros and you enter the food instead of the numbers. But that's how I do it. I'm gonna go eat dinner soon. I'll see you there. In dinner time, same spot, pretty much the same exact thing. Shredded chicken, salad with the vegetables, beans, rice, lettuce, and a little bit of fruit minus the cottage cheese. But boy, it's been a little bit of an afternoon here, and I'm in need of some sustenance. So I'm gonna put this down, then I have a class from 6 to 10 p.m. tonight. Then after that, I'll show you all final meal of the day and wrap up this video. All right, out of class, a little after 10 p.m. now, and we are finishing up the day with the nightly bowl of oatmeal. Try not to spill this. About a cup of oatmeal to finish off the day. I also had a banana middle of class. But that is it For the full day of eating, I'll put the final macros up on the screen right there. Pretty solid, nicely done. I am very tired. It's been a long day. It was a solid workout today. We stuck to our nutrition really well. And this feeling of being wiped, of being tired at the end of the day is an accomplished feeling. When you can look back on your day and said that I worked hard and I did what I had to do to be the person I want to be. And that is something to strive for and something to be very proud of. But with that said, that's all I got for the video today. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. And if you're not subscribed to this channel already, my face is so white, the white balance. If you're not subscribed to this channel already, wow, I'd still just start wrap up this video so I can eat the dang oatmeal and go to sleep. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, consider hitting that button down below. Consider checking out my website to get some of this fresh merch or one of my training programs, all of that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.